What's up guys, Chasing Lamely here with episode number 7 of the journey, and I was saying in the last episode that I might look to find a new job, and I have, but we're not leaving Antwerp just yet. Like, subscribe, ring the bell, let's talk through it. So here we are then with the new job. We've taken on an international job. We're going to be managing Benin from Africa, and they're called the Squirrels, which is a nice nickname. They are the Squirrels. We have a 35,000 seater stadium. We are the 94th ranked team in the world. We've been as high as 59th. So there's no objectives that we've been given yet. But let's have a look, see what's going on here. Who have we got in terms of players? So we have Mooney, who presumably will show me some kind of profile of him. He is a respectable striker. Who's he playing for? I'm guessing the Stade Brestois in France. We've got Sakuku, apparently is quite good. Joe, we'll do this in a minute. We'll have a look and see what we've got available to us shortly. See where they're playing, see who's big and who's not. It wants me to arrange some things. I don't care that much. Right. So they're paying us £1,100 a week, which is decent. The main expectation is we don't get outclassed in the World Cup qualifiers, which are currently ongoing. How has that gone? Not terribly well. I assume there's still a few games left in there. The manager's just retired. We're only 8 points behind. We're in a group with Nigeria, South Africa, and Zimbabwe. So rough times ahead. We have been appointed, of course. They want us to just not get outclassed, and the Benin setup will have control of the whole thing. We're not overly worried about that just yet. As I said, we've stayed at Antwerp for now. I have applied for jobs, but they're asking for a massive release fee for us, and it's putting clubs off taking us, which is not ideal. So we may just see out our contract in Antwerp. Looking at the team though, so our best goalkeeper is this guy, Saturnin Alagbe, 30 years old, 44 caps for Benin, currently playing for Dijon and wanted by Göztepe and Salzburg. I think they're both Turkish teams. Oh, Turkish and Norwegian teams, so he's probably going to be on the move, so that's interesting for him. We have a good backup goalkeeper as well, a 24-year-old from Steinbach. He's, decent-ish. I guess Steinbach are a German, regional, fourth-tier German team. Okay, excellent. This has gone well. I've made a great choice here. We have got our best centre-back will be Cedric Huntuji, who plays for Angers, who I think are in the French second tier, from the top of my head. They are. See, I know some stuff about French football. They're in the second tier of French football. Again, not a worldie, and has had a career. Played for Auxerre and played for Rennes, so he can't be that bad. He's also had a season, probably half a season in the MLS. So, okay, that's one player for us to look at. A lot of these players are old as well. That's going to be a challenge building for the future. Let's have a look at this, a promising youngster. This guy, Pascal Strubo, centre-half midfielder, defensive midfielder. He's not very good. Plays for Wiesbaden, who are in the second Bundesliga, so at least he's playing at a decent level. That's good to see. In midfield, we have this guy who is Matteo Alinvi, who is a midfielder, defensive midfielder. He's okay, I guess. Won't pull up any trees. He's playing in the Serbian Super League. Wowzers. Okay, we've got a big star on our hands there, boys and girls. We've got Ceci Dalmeida playing for Pau, or Po. He's playing in France. It is Po, I remember. That's France. French national, that's famous for motor racing. That's vaguely how I know of it. We have a player playing for Troyes, who I think are still in the Ligue 1. Nope, they've been relegated. Okay, disregard that. I didn't even see who was any good. He's young, so that's at least a start. He's not the worst player I've ever seen. I don't think we've got any big world beaters here, it's got to be said. We have a youngster playing for Atalanta, so at least he's playing a decent... I'm going to find out they've been relegated as well, aren't they? They've They've not. He's just playing for their B team. Okay, good. He's decent, but apparently has some strong potential, so we'll hope he turns out to be a star for us. We have to stay here for a long time. We'll probably just do like one World Cup / AFCON cycle and see what the world has for us. We've got a decent winger. That's always a good sign. Keblo Suku, who is old but decent, currently playing for Bandiraspor, was that? Bandiraspor in the Turkish top flight. Okay, that's good. Who's he wanted by? Bunch of teams in the Middle East. Okay, good. I'm loving the choice I made here. We've got to go play in Portugal. Angel Jose Chiposo, who's playing for Pacos Ferreira, who I believe are a top flight side still. Nope, they've also been relegated. Okay. We've got a bunch of second tier players. Good. We've got a striker player for Lorient, apparently one of our best players. He is worth some money. Lorient, please tell me, have at least been promoted this season. They are still in the top flight. Good. Okay, we have a top flight player in a European club. He's wanted as well. Who's he wanted by? Anderlecht. Okay, he's wanted by some big boys. To be fair, up top, there's either good players or good potential here, so we can't complain too much. Our star player, I guess, is this guy, Steve Mooney, playing for Brest. He is a target man. For sure, he's a target man, because he probably can't do much else brilliantly. But that's okay. Did he get goals last year for Brest? He didn't. Oh, he used to play for Huddersfield in the Premier League. Jesus. I missed him entirely. Anyway, so it's not the best squad, I'll be honest. Not the best squad we've ever had. We've got a B team we've not done anything with. We've got an under-20 team that doesn't have any players. So that's a thing. Let's have a look at the national pool. Or let's have a look at the scouting. Let's just do a scouting with our international team. Let's pick everyone who is eligible for Benin. So let's not... unwilling to consider. We're not going to do that. We'll be positive, see if we can potentially persuade anyone good to play for us. There's a Frenchman who plays for Auxerre who is not committed to represent the national team. Let's ask him to represent us. We'll see what he says in a second. It's probably a no, but we'll ask what he thinks. This guy is wanted by La Roche, whoever they are. This guy is on the move to some TPS in Finland. Alright, I'm not seeing much to excite me. We've got 41 players to pick from, and everyone we have to pick from is in the squad that's any good. It's a 16-year-old who might want to play for France, I suspect. That's usually how that goes. Yeah, okay. It doesn't look great. Did that guy say yes? He's undecided. Let's discuss his future with him. He plays for PSG, apparently. So, you know, it's... Okay, he's open to persuasion. Can I convince him otherwise? I think you should be a key player, and that's... he can help us improve our reputation, and he's not getting any younger, and that's all I can say. He still doesn't want to play for us. Okay, we tried everything. Let's look at what we've got, what games we've got coming up. We've got a friendly against Zambia as our first game. That's okay. That's not bad. Then we've got some World Cup qualifiers against Lesotho and Rwanda. Should be winnable. And then we play Nigeria, Zimbabwe, and South Africa all in one go, followed by Lesotho again. Okay, that's not as good as it could be. Does anyone want to play us in friendlies that we can maybe make a thing out of? We can play a friendly in there. Let's see if we can play someone we know. Let's go with anyone in Europe we know. It's not the best bunch of options. Let's just see if we can play the USA. They might want to play us in Benin, because that's a natural place for them to want to come and play. Sure, it's okay, it's fine. Let's have a look at the historic performance of Benin, shall we? Just so we get an idea of how things could go for us. They were 91st at the start of the save. They've had a little bit of a dip. We've had a bit of a dip. We're working our way back up. It's not as bad as it could be. I've got a good feeling. We just need something good to happen. So that's what we're going to hope for, and that's what we're going to make happen. Let's go look at what's happening at Anderlecht, because that's probably a little bit more positive. I have been signing players because it's let me. Will it show you the players I've signed? It won't, because they're going to be hidden in the under-23s. Or are they as future transfers? Are they still not completed yet? I think they're still not completed yet. Let's go to the transfer centre and something will happen. I don't know why. Why does it not let you show the player? I have to look at Antwerp themselves to see the players that I've signed that will never ever play a game for Antwerp. They're just making numbers up. Right. Future transfers. It's been a mission. So these guys, Ali Ajayem, he's going to come join us. I've asked him to join us because he was young and I might be able to get him to qualify in time. Hopefully he'll be good enough for us, because I, as you can see, have not scouted him. Very limited numbers of players want to join us. We have Lars Pooters who's coming in to join us, and again, haven't fully scouted him, but he came through PSV's youth team, so I'm having a little faith he's decent. He looks fairly good, and if he can play for us, he can play for us. That's going to be good. Thierry Struber is one of mine as well. He doesn't look great, but he's a left back. I think this is a guy I signed because he came through our youth team, so he does actually qualify to play for us. He's just been playing away from Antwerp for a while. This might mean he's rubbish. It might mean he got out. Jordi de Schutter, I signed from Kapellen. He didn't actually play for them last year as far as I can remember. But again, he does qualify as being a youngster trained here, and he's not awful. So just extra bodies. It's just extra bodies because I didn't have many available. I think Dries Hyland might have been a player I set up as well, because he's played for us before, came through our youth team, did at least play at this level last season once. He's a centre-half that can play left-back. He's filling a gap. I really hope we can find someone who will take us as a club manager from here. Ryan El-Hila, another left-back who is also going to come in again, has some Antwerp experience, and that's all we're looking for, just bodies. That's been the update so far. If there is we'll scout him, because I'd like to know something about him before he gets here. That is kind of the update of everything. There's not really a lot going on so far. I've really tried to, progress, is what I'm saying. If we can get a good result or two with Benin, if we can get a new club job, I'm hoping it'll build our reputation. We can finally move on properly. If we have to stay in the season at Antwerp, it's fine. We'll win the Challenge Pro League or whatever it's called. And hopefully someone then will want us, because we'll be out of contract, we'll have some trophies in the bag, things will all look good. That's what we're going for. Anyway, guys, I've been chasing Labour. It's a really brief update, I know, but we're moving on. We're getting something good happening, and hopefully big things in our future. So, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, ring the bell, all that good stuff, and I shall see you all very soon. Until next time, stay safe. Have a good one.